It's Stu from Retro Hollywood. Star Trek continues, the web series. A highly controversial bit of science fiction, this one. It's billed as the almost the fourth season of classic Star Trek. The uniforms, as you can see, the sets, as you can see, are spot on to how they looked way back in the 1960s. But this was not the 1960s. This is a production made in about 2013. Astonishing, isn't it? Now, the actor playing Captain Kirk in front of you, he's the mastermind behind this production. He's almost the Gene Roddenberry of 2013. He's the guy who put the whole thing together, right down to the editing. I mean, he was really the mastermind behind Star Trek Continues. A thriving force. Let's check off. Pretty convincing. I mean, that's okay. Okay. Oh, well, that's Dr. McCoy. Yeah, okay. The bridge, that looks okay. Yeah. Everything's Mr. Spock. Well, he could do a bit better, but he's okay. Yeah. Scotty, yeah, that's he's okay. It's all looking pretty good so far. We're about to cut to our coloured lieutenant, and that's where the things go a bit pear-shaped. She's not quite as convincing as the others. Let's wait till we get to her. She's about to appear any second, I believe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, she's almost there, not quite. Anyway, yeah, look, this is pretty damn good. There she is. She's all wrong. They could have tried harder to find someone other than her. I mean, that's not the best casting I could come up with, I don't think. But anyway, it's pretty damn good. The music cues are outstanding, spot on to how they were way back in the 1960s. Not all the episodes are good. Some of them are good, but some of them are downright horrendous. But I believe there are only about 10 episodes. So this sort of came and went pretty damn fast. But don't misinterpret that as being a sign of failure. It was more a sign of copyright issues and money. Towards the end, when this thing was in production, Paramount or someone equivalent of Paramount started getting all stingy about this sort of production infringing on copyright, and they said no more of these web shows ripping off cult shows like Star Trek and Lost in Space, blah, blah, blah. They put their foot down, and that was the end of Star Trek Continues. But we got enough of it. We got about 10 episodes. I personally find it quite pleasing. Better than a lot of the science fiction TV shows currently doing the rounds. Certainly better than the Netflix current take on Star Trek. Certainly better than Star Trek Lower Decks. And yes, better than many other space shows doing the rounds, such as The Expanse and that sort of thing. So I would give Star Trek Continues a good, possibly 6 out of 10. Well worth a watch, but it's nowhere near as good as the original 1960s Star Trek, but still, it is well worth a watch. Stu from Australia, signing out.